Let's recap everything you did right that I then turned into a complete steaming pile of wrong.
Well, you had everything you wanted.
My dad is a radiologist, and I guess you're a good one.
Sure.
You spared no expense. Like, I never went to like public school. I was never like fighting like Puerto Ricans on the playground.
Let's talk about where it started to go bad.
Because up until 10, I was kind of awesome.
Right.
I was a child actor. I've seen photos of myself in like khakis, little polos, being very sort of theatrical. I feel like I was well behaved.
Yeah, you were a theater kid.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I was like easy to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Very imaginative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we thought you were going to go places.
So then about 10, things start getting kind of crazy.
Right.
Where things really started to go awry was that story.
Oh yes, that your nanny found.
Right.
This is where you started fantasizing about sex.
Mm-hmm.
And how you could, or what you could possibly do to somebody's breast or something.
Normal red flags for children are like a stick figure of me with like a knife, like murdering my parents, right? That would be a normal, but this was
that would have us concerned.
Right.
Yes,
But
this
was different because this was very like, from what I understand, the story was like, he came up behind her and like placed his hand upon her supple bosom.
it was more like the horny ramblings of an adolescent, which was, you know, interesting, I thought.
Right, but at 10.
Yes, and I showed all my friends. Your mother wasn't happy about that, but some of us thought there was great promise there.
But it was then brought to like the school psychologist, and it was basically like,
Well, we just needed a second opinion.
right, but they were like, he's fucked up.
Well, they thought you were, they thought it was your mother's fault, actually.
Then I got into like tween age, and things were like basically probably a nightmare for you.
All the masturbation,
Yeah.
which was embarrassing, especially when there was company in the house. You were always taking your clothes off and running about, and it was just, you know, everyone thought there was something wrong with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember this one time you came into my room. I was basically, get out of my room, Dad. Like, you don't understand me. Like, don't try to make me a better person.
I know, but you were screwing a pillow at the time, and so
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
I was happy that it wasn't a waterbed.
Right.
So, you
Or
know,
a man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, we always thought you were a bit gay,
Yeah.
and some people still do. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's all, you know.
It's right. It's not,
Then when you finally got to college, it was just, you know, I may as well have thrown the money in this fireplace.
Right.
With you.
Right, with me.
Yeah. You were gone and we didn't know what you were doing, and that was fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
You know, a couple calls, late night calls from a police department here and there. The
Wow.
fact that you're not dead or in prison
Right.
is
That was enough.
That's an accomplishment.
It's an accomplishment.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Most parents would probably be embarrassed to even sit here and talk to you about it.
there were 4 of us. It was me and my brother. But my brother is an amateur bodybuilder who works at the Pentagon. This dude is like, you know, I mean, he looks like a freak. Kind of.
Fantastic.
Oh, you think he looks fantastic?
We're
See, I
right.
think he looks deformed, like he's too big.
Yeah. He makes up for everything you fucked up. Well, see, now I like you.
Right.
And you've come around on your own.
Right.
And I don't get angry anymore. Your mother is still embarrassed at times. Of course, you know, it doesn't bother us anymore.
Yeah, because now I'm like an adult, so it's like,
Yeah.
I'm off your payroll, I'm
Right.
out of your hair.
Yeah.